Hey, I'm Shay.
I'm John.
And I'm Nick.
Welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast, where we talk about everything and nothing, and we call it work. And that's how I got kicked out of a furry convention for dressing like Elmer Fudd.
Hunting wabbits.
Hunting wabbits.
Wabbits. I love wabbits.
And welcome to It's a Work Thing podcast. Glad to have you here. I just wanted to make admiration. Don't think you've noticed yet our new Funko Pops.
Okay, let's walk me through them.
We have Cousin Eddie.
Oh, okay. All right. I like it.
And then we have
Roy Kent.
Roy
Kent on a bicycle.
Roy Kent on a bicycle.
Roy Kent on a bicycle.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've only seen him like in the suit one, and I was like, I really don't want the suit one, but the bike one is cool.
Yeah, my wife got me the one on the bike, and then my Zach actually got me Cousin Eddie.
Yeah.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Hey, buddy. Hope to have you back. And then, just so we're aware, I actually added another picture to our podcast studio.
Yep.
We have Chloe there. Hi, Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
Chloe's sorority is evidently, they have enjoyed our podcast. And we, with Hillary's family, what they do is we do, like, themed gifts that we can all choose from. So it was sea gifts.
Okay.
And we just put them in a pile, and then we draw numbers and it rotates, and you can steal, the whole shebang and everything. Well, my number came up, and I picked a random gift, and they were sea gifts, so I got a picture of Chloe and a chocolate, like, fountain or whatever thing. Like Fondue thing, yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Fondue.
Yeah, it's neat. I'll have to bring it in for us. We'll have to make little chocolate things out of
That
it.
keep us warm. That's our heating
Yeah,
element.
Give me more of that chocolate.
But I won it, and she goes, I did not want you to win. I said, yeah, let's go in the podcast studio.
100%.
That is.
Yep.
100%.
And if the Indiana State girls are watching, and you guys want us to see a close-up picture of it, comment. I'll grab it and make sure it gets nice and close to the camera so you can see a nice close-up of it. It's a good one. It's a good picture.
It's a good photo.
It's a good one. So you're welcome, Chloe. Glad you're watching.
Please continue to watch. Please share this with other people. Why do we have batteries on the table?
That was when we were first trying to get the coyote call working.
We kind of have everything on this table.
We
Yeah,
kinda
we
do.
And we need to get cleaned up, but here we are.
If only we had a maintenance person.
Well, he still hasn't taken the trash out.
Still room.
You sound like our janitors.
Still room in there. It's fine.
That's another 2 weeks.
Nick's not even going to be here next week, so
You can't spoil it for the people.
Nick's not going to be here in 2 weeks, technically. 3 weeks, actually, I think.
A month.
We'll reach out to Zach.
Yeah.
We'll get into your guessing game, Nick, that you
sure.
wanted. Do we just need to guess, or do you want us to write
Wait,
them
you
down?
just-
Wait,
Yes.
are we 100% comfortable with Nick just coming up with his own guessing game? Like, we didn't give him parameters,
Nope, but we're
Like-
going to go with it.
guardrails, maybe?
Nope.
Okay.
We're leaving him unhinged.
What would kill this person first? No, I'm just kidding. All right. So, if you guys remember, a few weeks back, I did the top 10 least attractive male hobbies.
Oh.
According to
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
a
Was
population of women. According to a population of other women, this is the top 10 most attractive male hobbies. And there's 10
fun.
of them.
I
So-
like it.
If you guys want to start guessing what some of these attractive
Cleaning.
male hobbies,
Yeah, cleaning's a good one.
you would be incorrect.
Reading,
Reading is actually number 1.
traveling,
No.
woodworking.
Hiking.
Woodworking's number 5, so we got 1 and 5.
Hiking.
Hiking is a no.
Volunteering.
No.
Wow. Girls are haters.
Yeah,
Yep.
they are. Come on, Indiana State girls.
I don't know. Not playing video games.
It's not on there.
Family man.
Nope.
I
Hobbies.
got.
We have jobs and 2 kids. We don't have hobbies.
Yeah.
This is our
Sports?
hobby. Podcasting.
Is it sports?
No, there is one technically sport on here.
Pickleball.
No.
No. Swimming.
Swimming is it.
Okay.
So we have 1, 5, and 9.
I
So
don't think we're gonna
reading,
get it.
woodworking, and swimming.
What's
What's something I'm good at?
Painting.
Painting is number 6.
Oh, there
Okay.
you go.
What's something you're good at?
Yeah. You guys love?
Oh, smoking.
Sending incredibly screwed up TikTok videos. Oh,
No. You're close.
Grilling.
No. Just
That would have been the natural progression from smoking meat.
cooking in general.
Cooking.
You want me to read them all?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so-
not going to get them.
So
Start
number 10 is photography.
Oh.
So taking pictures.
Okay.
9 is swimming. 8 is gardening.
Oh.
You know who took pictures? Every serial killer ever.
Yep.
Just saying.
That's true.
They're good photographers.
7, writing. I can't write.
We saw you can't spell.
6, painting.
You're gonna write her a love letter, and she's gonna be like, "What are half of these words?"
I always
would like a
type
joke
notes.
as well, but I only beat him by 1.
Love, LUV. I
Nailed it.
love
Alright.
you.
Nailed it.
My favorite part of the whole podcast when I was doing that was when Shay missed one. I missed the same word and I yelled dumb A to him. That was hilarious. All right, so painting's number 6. 5 is woodworking. 4 is cooking. 3 is instruments. 2 is stupid because it is a hobby is foreign languages.
Ugh,
I don't count
That's
that
not
as a
a
hobby.
hobby.
That's like,
a job.
yeah, that's a skill. And then 1 is reading. So
Wow.
I don't like reading either. So
Well, you're welcome, Kristen. 'Cause I read 50 books a year. I should be incredibly
I think you
attractive.
listen to books, don't you?
Huh?
You listen, don't you? Or do you actually
Yeah,
read?
some.
Okay.
But I have to actually read at least like 30 of them. But then I'll do audiobooks. But if I do an audiobook, I have to listen to it twice. So
yep. You're lucky, Bree. I let you read. I do other
Wow.
things.
You let her.
I do.
see, you spoken like a man whose wife does not listen to the podcast.
Exactly. We'll let her know on this one.
We'll please edit that out.
You're not.
You're the
I
editor.
know. I'm reminding myself.
I like how we say we'll edit it out,
Yeah. He always looks at me whenever he says that. I have never touched anything editing.
and we don't want you to.
Yeah.
Wow. That's fair.
Yeah.
It's all fair.
That's why we also don't let him touch the camera.
I've touched it a few times.
Also, we should not let him plug his phone into the...
Yeah, we're definitely going to let him.
You're going to let him?
Mm-hmm.
My hips don't lie.
We have new capabilities.
No.
Evidently,
We do not have new capabilities. We've had this capability.
I was going to get to that. That literally just
new
buying
to
a
us.
cord, plugging it into our little pod track here
$1,000 cord.
allows us to play audio through it, so it's much clearer for you all. I figured this out by reading the manual.
Nick can't read
I already said I don't read. So
or write.
yeah.
So, yeah.
That is, you know how whenever I joke and say you're illiterate, not being able to read and write, that's what illiterate means.
It does. Anyway,
Said it's Z's. Can I get like discounts if I'm illiterate?
we are also going to
You can't read.
be...
You don't know how much it costs in the first place.
We're going to broaden our horizons. When I say broaden our horizons, broaden Nick's horizons. We're trying different teas.
I've never had tea in my life.
That's why I said we're broadening
I
horizon.
didn't even know what this little bag in here was. I thought
It's
Shay
a
just
tea bag.
I thought
Okay.
Shay forgot it.
No, what you do is, so you take a drink of the tea, and then you're supposed to take a bite out of the corner of it. You take a little bit of it. It's like salt and margaritas.
I actually did not know that.
No, Nick, don't. That was a joke.
Oh.
Do not eat the bag. Oh, God.
It's full of sin in that thing.
I could 100% kill Nick in a week. Like,
No, you got to point the gun the other way. Oh,
no, Nick, that's rat poison.
yeah.
So, what was the brand I bought?
Bigelow Earl Grey tea.
So, today's Earl Grey tea. So,
Gray is misspelled.
it's spelled Grey.
In real life, it's Gray.
I can't say anything because I know there's a difference between the two of them. I know that both are actual spellings of gray. I can't tell you the difference between the two of them.
Yeah, both are appropriate. Have you tried it yet?
No, this is one of those their, them, their situations.
What?
This is gonna burn my mouth.
I needed you to try it first before I knew if I needed to. So, is
It
it hot, Nick?
It
It
didn't burn
shouldn't
my
be.
mouth.
I'm gonna say I had.
It's definitely hot. I wouldn't take a big drink.
So what
Okay, gray, Gray, is preferred spelling in American English, while gray, Grey, is more common in British spellings. The only difference is which spelling you use based on your geographic region.
that makes sense then. So T
So
being
if you go to Europe, spell it Grey.
Good. I'm in America. We spell it correct.
well, it would make sense for
This is
T.
cord straps.
You didn't eat the tea bag yet.
No.
It wouldn't kill you, but it would definitely taste terrible.
Yeah, it would not be good. That's pretty good though. I like the Earl Grey.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I had a little sip.
What
Tea tastes interesting.
What?
Not a big fan of tea.
I like Earl Grey.
I like
Tastes
it.
like it's missing something.
It just tastes like it's thin.
Yeah. Well, especially compared to coffee.
I think I always assume that things are going to have like a
Harder.
like a little bit. Yeah, it doesn't have carbonation and it doesn't feel thick.
We're used to, in general, I feel like as Americans, we're used to things that are like tougher, like drinks wise, like our sparkling water, our beer, our.
Well, the sparkling or carbonated water is a big thing in Europe.
That's true.
Like it's almost.
I almost choked one time drinking water because I just grabbed a bottle of water and it would end up being carbonated.
Yep.
I'm like, what the?
Whenever
heck
we
is
went to
this?
Denmark, we went to a grocery store the first day we got there. We had an Airbnb, and I bought a 24 pack of those. I think we drank like 3 in a week.
Yeah,
They're
it's not
terrible.
good. They're awful. Nick's like, you guys been out of the country? I haven't been out of the county.
Denmark?
It's not
Isn't that
true.
next to Beneld?
It's been to Tennessee. He
That's
just
true.
didn't stop along the way.
Hey, I can drive Tennessee with my eyes closed.
That's challenge accepted. You're going this week?
Yeah.
I want to find out. See, I told you I could get Nick killed in the week.
On the news.
He doesn't even make it out of his own
driver,
street. He runs his car directly into Owen's house. Like, it's just done.
driver says closing his eyes for a bet with friend. Sadly, it's probably happened multiple times.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Uh-huh.
All right, well,
Did I tell you about the time I drove Tennessee and my grandma? So back when Bree and I were dating, and she didn't live here yet, I was leaving. I always left super early to go to Tennessee, so I can get there at like 8, 9 in the morning. So I'd leave at like 1, 2 a.m. Well, I had a headache
Is
one
that
morning.
super early if you're already awake?
No,
Okay.
kind of tweener.
Tweaker?
Yeah. So I had a headache, and I was like, "Hey, Grandma." My grandma, the old fashioned, just keeps, a bunch of pills in a bag, and she just gives you pills. Well, I had a headache, and I was like,
seems safe.
"Hey, can you give me some medicine? I have a headache." And my grandma thought she gave me 4 ibuprofen, and instead she gave me 4 Benadryl. So I popped 4 Benadryl, not thinking. I just took it and threw it in my mouth and drank some water. So I took 4 Benadryl and then started driving. Like an hour into the drive, I'm like hitting the rumble strips. My eyes are closing. I'm like, what is going on?
Nick's like,
So
I
then-
almost fall asleep.
Did your headache go away?
No. So then I went.
Even worse.
Yeah. So then I went and I stopped at the gas station. I bought 2 Monsters and I chugged them because I was like, I need to stay awake.
Oh my gosh.
So then I realized after what I took, I took Benadryl and then I took 2 Monsters to balance
So we
it
have
out.
120-pound Nick taking 4 Benadryls
And then driving
whenever he probably should have taken 2.
on the interstate.
Then driving. Then subsequently chugging 2 Monsters.
I made
Not
it there.
sipping, chugging 2 Monsters.
I mean this the nicest way. Nick.
Did you make it? Do you remember the rest of the trip, or was it like
Not
in
really, I
Star
don't-
Wars where the lights are going past your eyes?
I don't remember. I just remember getting there and I told Bree and they're like, "Hey, let's go lay down for a little bit. We're gonna have you lay down." And I laid down.
That's like in
I mean this the nicest way. You've outlived, like
overshot your coverage.
you did. Like I didn't think you were with knowing all this information. The fact that you made it past 30 is like
That's why he has to achieve so many things at a young age.
It's true.
40's gonna be like old.
That's why I'm trying to get a new bench max. So.
Oh, good.
Do you need me to come hang out with you so you,
Yeah.
you
That's
can
true.
achieve
That's
it
true.
again?
Shay sitting on your lap motivated you last time.
It did 2 ways.
You got it.
Shay got it too.
You got it up.
Remember in Parks and Rec whenever they go to get tattoos? And they're like, "Is this gonna hurt?" He's like, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt." And he's like, "Well, do you have anything for the pain?" "Yeah, here, take some pills out of the pill can." He has a coffee can just filled with pills.
That's what Nick would do.
He just like grabs a handful and puts them in his mouth.
Hey, I got there.
Do you want a new kind of tea?
Oh, I'll keep drinking. I'm not finished with mine. Are you finished with yours?
Almost.
Jeez,
Well, not
are you
almost.
finished with yours?
God no.
I'm sipping mine.
I took 2 sips and you can't even tell.
It's pretty good.
I
Here,
like it.
Well, in about 20 minutes, I'll get you a new kind.
Yeah, that'd be good. Mine's still kind of cooling off a little bit. It's still kind of hot.
I like mine a little warm, though, especially on a cool morning like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say this is nice. I wrap my hands around it.
Turn that thing on. Put your hands around it.
That thing
Don't-
is so cool.
Don't do it.
I love that thing.
Don't do it.
He would kill me in a week.
I'd kill you in a day, I think. You would die on the farm in minutes.
I'd be trying to shovel and I'd use the wrong end.
I want
Every
him
time I hit
so badly to come bale hay with us.
Do it.
Please.
All right, I'll bale hay next
I got
time
my
with you.
finger got kicked by a cow yesterday. It's got a little bruising to it.
Yours, you talk about my finger being crooked. Yours just kind of goes out
Dude,
there.
I'd punch that cow.
Oh, I've already broken this one before, but it got kicked yesterday because a
you
calf
kill
got
it?
into a feeder. No, he's like probably 450, 500 pounds now, and he got into the
Wagyu?
feeder. No, got into the hay feeder, and he wouldn't get out of it because there was like one spot where the bars were broken where he could fit in and out, and he kept putting his ass where his head should be. Like, I mean, I know some people like that too, but it's what happens. Dang.
I'm pointing at you.
Aw.
And then finally, I got him to go
fine.
out, and he was crawling. As he was crawling out, he just kicked his leg back the last time and caught just my finger. I was
What
like,
a jerk.
Yep, that's how it becomes ribeyes.
"This is why we have cattle prods." That's also how Nick would die.
You'd be just...
No, that's how I'll bring him back. Crank it all the way up.
Get one on each side.
Nick's just sitting here with an emotionless face.
Sure.
Do you know what cattle prods are?
Nope.
That's what I figured. There's like a stick about yay so long. At the end of it is like
It's a big
2-prong.
taser for cows.
It is. It's
Oh, is that where they like brand people?
No,
that's a brand.
that's a brand. It's like a taser with a longer handle
yeah.
and a higher capacity voltage.
And so you get cows to go where you want. It's
That's
called.
what I
That's
knew
why
when I was copping.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a
you could.
cattle prod. I don't know why cops don't have like the long-handled ones, so you don't have to reach so close.
Well, I think it's meant to be like a close combat.
What about
thing.
the ones that
Because
shoot?
the other tasers shoot. That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
they usually have both.
But
I remember-
sometimes they don't. Anyway, sorry.
When I got tased, you had to shoot the taser and like to do all that stuff first. And we had a piece of plywood, and I shot the taser, and it went through the plywood.
Oh,
and I was like,
jeez.
"That's about to go in my skin. That sucks." So that was fun.
Do you have scars from it?
No, I have the video of me getting tased.
Can we get a taser?
Can we
Taste
watch
Nick?
that?
Have you
Can
never
we tase
seen
you
it?
again?
Have you not seen the video?
I have.
Wait, hold on. You're burying the lead on the best question here. Can we tase you again?
No,
Please?
I would much rather get tased again than pepper sprayed.
So
Okay,
pepper sprayed-
so can we pepper spray you?
No,
It's okay, so then we can tase you.
negative.
Fine.
I guess.
99 no's and 1 yes is still a yes.
Okay, what if we don't tase you with like a cop taser, but just like, that's it. That's what we can make the loser between your battles instead of a podcast shirt.
No, I'd rather have the podcast.
It's
shirt.
going to be the loser gets tased, and then you only have a 50-50 chance of getting tased.
But then I save money. Lean on the taste.
I'm winning.
Nick is in because he does not have to buy a shirt then.
Nope. I'm already up 4-0. I'd like to seal it and get me another shirt.
Have I not won one yet?
No, buddy.
You're up 4-0. He's up 4-0, and you were willing to switch it to taser. Like, dude. That's why I said it's not going to take much to convince him to get tased again because he was literally just going to fall on that sword to save $30.
And honestly, I did win already because I won the Thanksgiving one. We didn't just count it, even though I beat him and Ben.
No, because there was a third party. It was a different deal.
Yeah.
I still won.
I wasn't
We
even
said it from
focusing. I
the
was
offset.
cooking.
Yeah, we said it from the offset.
like that. I was going to help him because he was. I think honestly, not thinking and cooking may have helped him.
Hey, today might be his category.
That's true.
Oh, sweet.
It could be. It could be. However, though, you won't find out on this episode. That's only in the next one. So sorry about you.
Spoiler.
Oh, yes.
Sorry. It's not today. Oh, no,
what
it
we-
is today. It is today.
It is today.
That's
Okay,
what we
sorry,
call
it is today. Sorry.
That's what we call
I'm
foreshadowing.
Sorry.
No, foreskin, Nick. That's what we call foreskin.
That's what you call foreskin.
Say
Yep.
it, Shay.
I'm not saying anything. What we're going to do is
Foreskin 7 years ago.
our next category.
Really changes the Gettysburg Address if you throw that in there. It does change it.
He doesn't even know what it's from. Why? If you
The Gettysburg Address? It's from Gettysburg.
I'm not sure he knows what foreskin is.
who gave the Gettysburg Address?
Okay, he does.
Abraham Lincoln.
Okay. All right.
Where?
In Gettysburg.
Just check
At that address.
Nick's trying to type that into the GPS. Gettysburg Address.
ChatGPT, what is the Gettysburg?
Why do you ask ChatGPT?
I got to see one of the 3 copies of the Gettysburg Address, original copies.
It's not a place.
The state of Illinois back in the 1940s during World War II, it went up for sale from a private collector. And the children of Illinois at schools donated like pennies, nickels, dimes at a time, like every day for like 2 years. And the state, and donated it to the state, and the state bought the Gettysburg Address and keeps it in the Illinois Archives. They pulled it out and put it at the Abraham Lincoln Museum on the anniversary of the Gettysburg Address last month.
The more you know.
I'll take a bite out of that bag.
Kobe.
Nailed it.
He didn't
R.I.P.
crash.
Wow.
Insensitive.
Yep. I actually watched a documentary on that the other day.
Of course you did.
He
Of course you did.
He actually wasn't even
Helicopter
interested.
crash,
He
plane
wasn't
crash.
even interested at all from the basketball perspective. He was incredibly interested from the plane crashing perspective.
There's no
Helicopter.
basketball, and it was just all plane crash.
Helicopter.
Helicopter, correct. But they had to go like he would take that thing, the helicopter, all over the place. And I guess the distance he was going, I think, was like 21 miles, which in LA that would have took probably longer. But yeah, and then he got lost in the fog, and that's how he crashed.
Yep.
That sucks.
Where'd you watch a documentary about that?
YouTube.
Oh, God.
Type in Kobe plane crash.
No. What? No.
There's tons of videos on it.
I'm sure.
Or was it a documentary or was it just a YouTube video?
Or just a guy sitting there like Charlie Day?
Yeah.
No, like they explained like all the science behind it, like the investigators who were on scene, like how they determined like what actually caused the crash. Like you actually could hear like some of the radio traffic of like him asking for liftoff, and then they delayed it because of the weather, and then he said like some special command that like lets you fly like low visibility, like at the lowest, and that was like basically approved. So then that's what he did, and then the pilot was like actually really, really experienced. It was like one of the best pilots that they had, but I guess with that visibility,
Kobe'd flown with him a ton of times.
yeah.
It wasn't like incompetence or anything. I think it was just
no.
a weather deal. What's up, Shay?
We are going to move on to our favorite political scandal of the year. I know this is right up your alley. I doubt Nick even has one. Nick, did you even have one?
I have multiple contenders.
I have the Bill Clinton and
Monica Lewinsky.
Monica Lewinsky.
You are a little bit behind times on that one, buddy.
That not just happened.
I just have one, so I'll go so you don't
Okay.
ruin it. Mine would be the one that happened actually very recently, would be the missing congresswoman.
Missing congresswoman?
Yeah.
Missing?
She was missing for about 6 months. We didn't really know about it until, guess where she was?
Gettysburg.
Dementia hospital.
Oh, yeah. And she has been for like 8 months or something
Yes.
like that. Yeah, and missing all the votes and doing all this stuff.
Correct.
And she's retiring, but she's in
How does
there.
no one know or say anything?
That's why I think it's ridiculous that no one even said anything. Like, how is she still able to be a representative when obviously you are not in the right mind?
Yeah.
And she's voting on, or not, I guess she wasn't voting at the time, but regardless, she finally came out now. That's why, again, I mean, we'll try not to get too political, but term limits are a thing that needs to happen. Me and my dad get an argument, not like super argument, but
She's young. Listen, father.
no, it's just, I say 12 years. So you get 2 terms as a senator, and you can have 6 as a representative. If you can't get it done in 12 years,
I think you just
done.
have to have
I would agree
regular,
with that.
unbiased cognitive tests.
That's fair too, but
Because, I mean, there's definitely people that are high functioning at ages and, like, experience doesn't hurt. But, like, this case where the lady's just sitting in the seat and she should have obviously given it up.
yeah.
Like, she should have, it depended on her state's laws, but it probably actually would have behooved their party for her to step back. Because she could have then appointed someone who would have been running as an incumbent.
Correct. Well,
Never mind.
I'm still underneath. You have 12 years to get something done. Like, that's plenty of time.
Yep.
And then we don't have career politicians that just keep doing things that's shady.
But political service is not a career.
It
It
doesn't
is
need
a
to be.
service.
Well, that's what. But it's made a career.
It's become a career. Political science should not be a degree. It is service.
Agreed, and that's the reason why I think 12 years is plenty of time. We only give president 8 years.
Okay.
All right, go
I'm
ahead.
going to move on. I got I think 4.
Okay,
Jeez Louise.
I know. I knew Griff was excited.
Reality
about this, so I didn't have to
TV
read a whole
star
lot.
turned politician. So there's a guy Nick Wilson, who won Survivor, and he is now part of the Kentucky State Legislature.
Oh, okay.
Accidentally wrote in a bill that he presented on the floor that it made it legal to marry your first cousin in Kentucky.
Oh my
fine with that.
gosh.
You've got other cousins. You've got second, thirds.
He later withdrew it, saying it was a mistake. but was on there.
Hey, he likey.
He likey. Me likey.
Yeah.
Other relatives that remained in the statute. So this was so he basically was writing a statute to make it illegal to have like incestuous sex with parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and siblings. But he left out cousins whenever he put in the bill.
Just
so that's
typo.
what it was. Yeah. I think it was more of an omission than a thing, but it is funny.
It is still funny.
Okay. Then we move on to a North Carolina governor nominee who made dozens of disturbing comments on a porn forum.
Oh my.
He's
Nick's
like,
like, I like this guy.
He get my vote.
Yeah.
He multiple
He's got
times
chops.
referred to himself as a black Nazi.
What?
Well, geez Louise.
Despite a recent history of anti-transgender rhetoric, Robinson said he enjoyed watching transgender pornography. He also referred to himself as a pervert in the messages.
Oh my.
Son of a biscuit.
This guy.
Yeah.
He goes hard in the paint.
Yeah.
Let's see. They were made between 2008. These comments were made between 2008 and 2012, so before he was running for office, on a pornographic website called Nude Africa.
Oh my.
He listed his full name on his profile, along with the email address that he later used on his campaign correspondence.
He couldn't put like sexy senator or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah. Naughty teacher, naughty fireman.
Oh, God. Many of Robinson's comments on Nude Africa stand in contrast to his public stances on issues such as abortion and transgender rights.
When I think sometimes,
Nude
I'm like, you know
Africa.
what? I couldn't be a politician because I don't have what it takes and everything like that. I've got the intelligence level, I feel like, now.
Me too.
On there,
I even agree with that at this point.
I'm going to Google nude after.
he also graphically described peeping on women in a public gym shower whenever he was 14.
Is he like currently in like the...
No,
Okay.
he did not win. He went on to explicitly comment on his affinity for transgender pornography.
Before you keep going, do you know of the one woman? I think she is in Illinois. She's a mayor of some city. I can't remember, but she like is totally corrupt. Like spent tons of money, just ridiculous amounts of money on herself, and like put pictures of "Welcome to the City" and her face, and just all over the place. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The recent one or the one that's actually in prison?
What? There's one.
Okay, so recent one, there's the lady up by Chicago area, maybe Rockford area.
Yes. That's
that
her.
She, spent exorbitant amounts of money and has labeled herself as like the hashtag
Yes.
best governor
That's
or
her.
best mayor or
Yes.
something like that.
That's her.
Yeah, and got absolutely obliterated in her primary.
Yes.
And then claimed like all different types of fraud
Yes.
and all these other different things in the voting system. And yeah,
Even
she's
though she was
insane.
completely awful and
No, so Biden just pardoned this lady from Dixon, Illinois, who was convicted like 4 or 5 years ago.
from Dix or Dixon.
Dixon.
Okay.
Dixon, Illinois, because she stole like $52 million over a 5-year period from
Oh
this
my
municipality
Gosh.
and was convicted, put in jail, and she was one of the people that Biden just pardoned. Have you seen the statistics on Biden's pardons?
No, I haven't.
So Biden pardoned-
it made me mad.
Biden pardoned
Here we go.
8,500 people. In a 5-day period, he pardoned 8,500 people.
Did he know he was signing, or he just thought he was like
No, he was-
receiving
He
a
also
package?
ordered-
No,
Girl Scout
because for
cookies?
every time he was receiving a package like that, he was also receiving a paycheck. Let's not kid ourselves. Biden has, if you discount, in 1979, Jimmy Carter pardoned every Vietnam draft dodger, which was 290,000 people. So if you remove that from the equation, in that 5-day period, Biden issued 61% of the presidential pardons issued since 1960
Oh my god!
in a 5-day period.
He thought he was buying Girl Scout cookies.
Like there were multiple presidents that did like 400 total, and they served 2 terms. And Biden pardoned 8,500 people.
My gosh!
It's insane. It is insane. And now, hold on, we gotta move on to.
This category just make me mad.
Yeah, I'd agree.
A Thai politician, 45.
Let you keep going. I'm gonna get you guys another tea.
Yep. Who was caught by husband in their bed with their adopted son,
What?
who is a monk.
What?
So he can't even
of layers.
he can't even talk.
45-year-old female politician in Thailand who was caught having an affair with an adopted son who also happened to be a monk. The affair has rocked Thailand after... Oh, God. Prapaporn Chowakada
That was not good.
was found in bed with 24-year-old monk Fra Maha. Prapaporn's husband, identified only as T, had driven more than 5 hours after he suspected the affair and caught his wife on video red-handed. The couple adopted Fra last year from a temple after Prapaporn said she felt bad for him. They adopted
That's
a
nice.
23-year-old.
That's nice.
Are we not setting up the red flags whenever your wife goes, I want to adopt a 23-year-old? I'm just saying. That
is
sends
true.
up some red flags.
How I didn't know legally you could adopt a 23-year-old.
Yeah, I thought after 18 it stopped.
Let's put this.
I thought you were just
Let's
homeless.
change this standard. All right. Let's say a 45-year-old male politician suddenly adopted a 23-year-old girl. What would the headlines look like?
Him like you.
Me like
yeah,
you,
me
two
like
broke
you.
girls. Thank you, Representative Labrador. You've ceded your time on the floor. But yeah, that's a pretty crazy one.
That's a good one.
I actually have 5.
Oh my god. All right. Let's hear it.
Okay. A female lawmaker in the state of Washington admitted to drugging her male aide, forcing him to have sex with her, and then making him go run her errands immediately afterwards.
God dang.
Gosh, dang.
This Washington state representative is 30.
What were they taking?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
So, it's the opposite of a Me Too scenario, but kind of a Me Too scenario.
I mean, that's
It's a parallel Me Too scenario. I wouldn't say an opposite one. I don't know. Okay. And then we move on to what has been titled the world's horniest politician.
oh my.
Jeez Louise.
You got Nick's attention.
This is where
Thanks, Shay.
we travel this time to Equatorial Guinea.
Where's that at?
It's a place.
Is that one of the islands over in like Asia?
Probably.
Okay.
Look it
I
up,
wasn't
Nick.
guessing that.
Last week it was revealed that their General of Finance, Baltazar Ibang Igangawas, was found with hundreds of sex tapes on his work computer, featuring him and multiple partners, including 20-plus wives of his co-workers.
Oh my gosh.
Baltazar was under investigation for corruption charges and handed over his computer to officials who found 400 videos of him engaged in intimate acts.
It is west of Asia.
West of Asia?
Yeah.
Isn't that just Europe?
That's what I thought. I was just not going to question him. Just go, okay.
What? We need a podcast map.
Put it right behind Nick. Actually, put it in front of Nick. That'd be good. Behind your head.
West of there. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
The people. So here's some of the partners. Okay. Some of the videos featured the president's sister of the country,
Oh my.
the wife of the police general, his brother's wife, and his own cousin. It is worth noting that all of these encounters, after investigation by police, were consensual, admitted by the women, as was the filming of all said encounters.
Where was this?
He filmed multiple of them in his office. As a result, the government has made a strict no sex in the office rule and has installed cameras in all government buildings.
That's fair. That's fair.
They installed cameras. This guy's ready now. Now he's got multiple angles. All they did was make this better for him. Now he's going to have like the feed.
He needs that Black Widow switchboard thing you're talking about.
Switching
Black
between security
Widow.
cameras.
Yeah.
He's switching
The
between
angles.
security cameras to get the right angle.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's better.
For those who don't know, I'm wanting to get multiple cameras on here so we can get angles, so you can actually see Nick and Griff's face.
This is the dude that had more than 400 different sex tapes on his computer.
He looks like that kind of person.
His middle name was Ebang.
Well,
It's kind of writings on the wall there.
Ebang. That's all I have.
Okay, that was a lot.
That was yep.
That was very interesting. Thank you, Griff.
Yep.
I like that. I enjoyed that.
It was a world travel.
I enjoyed that.
we definitely traveled.
Is this the black tea?
This is going to be. It is called Constant Comment. It is a black tea as well. The Earl Grey is also a black tea. Actually,
But
all
it's
these are
brown.
black teas. Well, if you look, it's on the boxes. All of them say black tea.
Yeah, but it's brown.
I don't know what to tell you.
Judge it by the color.
Well, the last one was kind of brown.
Nick, let's wait till we get to your video, buddy.
What video? Oh,
We'll
Well.
wait till we get there, all right? Then we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get going.
Ready
so
for
we
the game?
Yeah, we need to get to the game so we can.
Okay. You guys
hopefully
ready?
get to the videos.
sure.
Get your.
Oh,
You're not
Markers.
ready. You don't have your markers out.
Oh shoot, I'm good.
yep. I'm ready.
Is it a spelling bee again?
It is not a spelling bee.
9/11 trivia. 9/11 trivia.
Okay. What state
Oh crap.
grows the most
Weed.
of this agricultural product?
Oh, fun.
Potatoes.
Oh.
Probably not right.
Spelling count.
You go ahead. Say first.
Idaho.
Idaho.
Idaho. You did spell it correctly, too.
I always have to think of it like Idaho.
Apples.
Apples.
What was that?
I have never wanted a longer table to be further away from Nick than that moment.
Can I just do? Wait. Yeah. Okay.
Put a state.
Yeah.
we'll guess.
Illinois.
Georgia.
Oh.
Neither. Washington.
Georgia
Oh.
would have been a good.
Washington grows 53% of all the apples in the U.S.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Kale.
Can you spell it?
Kale.
Can you spell it?
Kale.
Um.
Sounds southern. Crap.
Sounds southern. What do you mean by sound southern, Nick?
I don't even know.
I know
Arkansas.
Georgia.
what he means. It is not. It is California.
Oh, dang it.
Okay. Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. Pumpkins. Why are you writing so fast? Pumpkins. Only like 8 states.
What he really wants to know is why you're writing it all, because he doesn't know.
Pumpkins. Son of a biscuit.
Nick.
What?
Shut up. Just let him write.
Pump.
Trying to make your own rap song? Pump, 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 pump.
Oh, speaking of that, I need to write this down.
Shay's going to get this one right, because I guarantee you he talks about it in school as a teacher. Is that right?
Yeah, it's Illinois.
Oh, I said Tennessee.
It is Illinois.
Son of a gun. I was going to write that.
Central Illinois has the best soil for growing pumpkins in the entire country.
Look at that. We are good for something.
What county is it that has the most? It's got a ridiculous amount. It's like that's a primary pumpkin. It's like a huge.
Haddonsfield.
It starts with an M.
Pumpkins are the most, what is it? The most profitable per acre crop.
Really?
Because there's a lot more labor intensive.
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Okay. What state grows...
Is that like a receipt? Like.
No, it's a note.
Oh, okay.
It does look like a receipt.
What state grows the most hops for
Hops.
beer?
Basketball. Hops.
Yes, jumping, Nick.
Hops. What's a beer state?
Oh. I have between two, but I'm gonna go with this one. I don't think I'm right, but I'll go with it. Go ahead.
Tennessee.
Iowa.
No, it is Washington again.
Gosh.
Washington.
I never guessed Washington. being so-
74% of all of the country's hops are grown in Washington. It's a climate thing, a climate zone. So they can grow some in Wisconsin, but really, it's the only place that the soil is
what
right
it
for
was.
it.
I got
Because
you.
you don't grow it. Actually, you don't grow it on the ground. You grow it in gables, like wine. Yeah, it grows up.
The more you know.
More I didn't know.
Nick still doesn't know what hops are.
Yeah.
By the way, like I said earlier, I'm winning 4-0. So if I win this, our competition's over, and you're buying.
And Nick has to get tased. Oh
No, I'm getting shirts. If you want, because the next is you and him. If you want it to be tased,
no, because
Let's
I'm
do
not
it.
going to put it past you to rig it in Nick's favor so I get tased.
9/11 trivia, all 5.
No, the next time.
What
next,
hit the tower?
I don't try. Yeah. It's gonna be only five times of 9/11 trivia.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What state grows the most peaches?
Oh.
I think this is a trick question.
Swear on everything I own.
Go for it.
Georgia?
Georgia.
No, it is California.
Yep. I knew.
California grows more than 5 times the next state, which is not Georgia. Georgia is third, and they grow 20 times more
Why are
peaches
they the
in California.
peach state then?
Yeah.
Don't know.
I like to appeal this. This is stupid.
I should get a point.
What state grows the most peanuts? I don't think enunciating clearly is going to help you, Nick.
Peanuts. I about said penis.
Now you did.
I about said this.
Then you just did.
Peanuts.
Can you just make a guess?
Shut up! I'm losing. I'm in the trenches.
Trying to make this last
This
longer.
game is everything to me.
He thinks
He
the
doesn't
money
want
will
to spend money.
Once again, you're down from a commanding 2-1 deficit.
He's got 2?
Yeah. I got Illinois.
Oh, crap. Kentucky.
Cali.
Wait, I forgot. What was the question?
Peanut.
Peanuts. No, it is Georgia. Georgia grows about 50% of the country's peanuts.
Georgia, do better.
Georgia. They are doing better.
What state grows the most turkeys?
Wild or cooked?
If you grow them, Nick, the thought is that you're going to eat them. You hear about those states with the massive wild turkey populations that are their top agricultural product? Good God.
I don't even know.
Same here, buddy. Same here. I don't even know if mine's a state, to be honest.
Everything else has had this. I'm Washington.
West Virginia.
No. It is
No,
Minnesota.
West Virginia is not a state. It's North Virginia.
Oh.
Yeah, it's north of Virginia. You didn't
No.
know they changed that?
Who knows?
What state grows
What was the answer?
Minnesota?
Montana.
Oh, Minnesota.
So that's actually how Glenn Taylor, a big part of Glenn Taylor, the owner of the Timberwolves, that's a big part of his fortune,
Oh.
is chickens and turkeys. Because during COVID, or during that, right after COVID, there was that bird flu.
Yeah.
And they had to, what they were doing is, whenever there was contamination, one
Put
bird in
masks
the
on the
entire
chickens?
buildings, whenever there was one bird that was contaminated in the entire buildings, they had to destroy the entire group.
Yeah.
And so what they had to do is they had to shut all the vents and just basically suffocate them all. And
That's a little rough.
Yeah. Just take it out back and beat it.
PETA people were protesting it, so that's why
Yeah.
they were running out and gluing their hands to the court. And there was a lady who was protesting Glenn Taylor and literally bought the tickets right behind Glenn Taylor, jumped over Glenn Taylor to go out to the court and stick her hand on the court. She didn't even know who Glenn Taylor was.
Yep.
And that was the guy they were protesting. She just wanted to go do it. Morons. Some people should just get suffocated in the crib.
Okay.
Good Lord.
My
I stand by
goodness.
that take.
Good Lord.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We're canceled if we never.
What state grows the most catfish?
Cooked or uncooked?
Uncooked.
I'm going to leave this up to you, buddy.
Most catfish. Catfish.
Not the same thing. Some of you know that's different. It's the cats that are in the water.
Underwater cats.
Go ahead.
Florida.
Illinois.
Nope. Mississippi.
No.
I actually worked on a fish farm.
Really? Mm-hmm. What fish?
They grew catfish. They also their biggest one was striped bass.
Really?
I love a bass.
He used to own one of those strip pits of the old coal mines.
Yeah.
And it was really cool out there. He had a whole like slide into a strip pit, whole big dock on it. It was a whole swimming area, and then you could jet ski out there, like because it was really big. Because
Yeah.
it's a strip mine, but one area he had it. He had like the fans and stuff, so it'd circulate, and so we have caged fish and stuff. He have a guy from Canada that would come down and with a semi full of I know Alex, fish bins, and they would load them up and stuff. Yep.
Huh.
It was interesting.
That's down by you?
Yeah, it's down there. Yep.
We've had a cat in a tree before.
My parents have a cat right now. It keeps going to a tree. My dog's chasing up a tree. Can't figure out how to get down a tree. Just sits there and cries.
We've had fire calls. I've had to go get cats out of trees.
What question are we on, by the way?
This is question 10, so Nick's
So-
got to nail this one.
Nick, you have to get it.
And Shay, you have to miss it.
Oh, that's fair. I probably
What
will.
state grows the most corn?
Not the band. Corn.
Spelled the same way, though.
No, it's not. Corn.
Proud of you, Nick.
Corn.
That was the one time Nick is ever going to correct me on spelling. He drew a line. He's drawing pictures. This is too much writing. This is not a state.
Oh,
He's writing all of his options.
your answer.
Iowa, please, for the love of God.
Is he right?
Hold yours up.
Nebraska.
Iowa is correct. We are headed to overtime.
The Cornhuskers? Are you kidding me?
2-2. What state grows the most sugar beets?
He doesn't even know what a sugar beet is.
Hey, shut up. What's a sugar beet?
It's a beet filled with sugar.
There you go. Like a rap. What's
Different beet.
What city do I think, or what state has the most sugar in it?
That's a bad thought process.
Sugar.
That is a bad thought process.
What state has the most fat people?
That's also a bad process. It's the U.S. It's a tie.
Are you
Just
done?
make a guess.
Hey.
You don't know. I don't know. So make your best guess.
I can't even think of
He's trying to use logic, and his logical paths are frightening.
California.
South Carolina.
Minnesota.
No, we should have known.
Why?
Because look.
What state grows the most salmon? That was quick.
I'm just sending it from the hip.
That's the best way to do it, buddy.
Florida.
Washington.
Washington is correct.
For Pete's Peppers.
Let's go. Let's go.
And that is a victory for Shay. Nick, I'm proud of you. You took the last two to overtimes.
Thank
You did not go silently into that good night. Okay,
Yep.
that's good. You can hold the applause for yourself.
Okay, I will.
All right.
I turned it down so it's not so loud to everybody's ears, so
It
it's
is.
perfect.
That's how my organs feel.
There you go.
That's how your organs feel. Yeah, but that had nothing to do with the game.
It's all that sugar.
All right, we'll have to design a shirt for us, Griff,
Yep.
and then we'll send the bill to Nick.
Yep. Can we make Nick's design differently than ours?
No, we won't do that to him.
Can you order and I'll pay you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I figured I'd do. I just have you give me money.
You sure we can't?
I'm not going to do that to him.
What if we put his name on it?
Put his name on it?
Name
We'll
on
see.
Can
Depends.
we put his name, put Nick, but across? Front?
I've always wanted a satchel.
Yeah, like a strap on a satchel.
It's not terrible.
It's terrible.
Anyways, what's next?
We're going to end this off with our favorite video of the year. But before we do that, figured we might as well try our tea. Should be cool enough now.
Yeah,
at this
I tried it.
At this point,
I like Earl Grey better.
do you?
Yep.
This
This
is-
one's got a little bit of spice to it.
It's called
It does have a
constant.
little bit of a spice.
Constant comment.
It kind of makes me think of like Christmas. It's got a little bit of that kind of Christmas spicy in it.
Same. It's Bigelow as well.
It does have a little,
It's got a little spicier
a
to
little
it.
spice.
Yeah.
Man, this opens up my body. My pores.
I will say I was this close. There's some I knew this, but there's like sleepy time tea and stuff. Mm-hmm. So I need to get you some.
If you go to hotels, they always have the tea in the coffee bars now.
Here's the thing. I always forget about tea, and I actually really enjoy tea. When I went to England too, they obviously were big into it, and that's where I bought some tea when I came back, and I got into tea for a little bit there. I enjoy it. It's very nice. It's not as hard as coffee.
Not as hard on your stomach.
Yep.
Coffee
That's
will be
true. Coffee will.
Nick goes, I'm just going to stick over here with my 10x a cup of coffee pre-workout.
Oh my gosh, I need to write this down.
My Manson. What?
Of a personal story about.
Me?
No.
What? Why did you write shorty wet wet?
I told you that in confidence.
So you had mentioned you said some comment about when we were doing I don't remember what you said. It just triggered my memory though.
Porn comments?
But I wish John was here for this because when he was an AT at Nashville, some of his athletes got in trouble because they were in a music video with this kid from the nearby city, and his video was called Shorty Wet Wet. And in the video, they're just chilling. Like, let me try to find the video for you.
Shorty wet wet.
Hold on.
That is like the least disturbing thing on Nick's search history.
This morning.
But in it, he's
I
like
typed in nude Africa.
he's
over
like
there.
driving around in the country.
really?
I want to see what it was.
What was it?
He was like
Looks like
driving
porn.
around. He was driving around like in the back roads and stuff like that, and the kids were just standing there awkwardly in this video, and in the video they have like alcohol,
Yep.
and they're like, it was just they're so stupid. Oh, here it is. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, just hold on real quick. I want to address something. Nick Nick looks like the stereotypical commenter on Nude Africa.
Dude, sometimes the comments are the funniest thing. Like, turn the water off. Your water bill has to be expensive.
That's why Nick watches this, to judge them.
So this is the
Wait, what's this guy's name? Lil World?
little world.
What's the video? Is there a video?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh,
Put it
there's-
up here so we can all see. Oh, God. Okay, it starts with a four-wheeler.
Yeah, he's on a 4-wheeler. Mine don't turn. You have to hit the. I know we're not gonna get sued for this one. And now we're in a dirt
Old's Cutlass.
just ripping.
Just ripping rock.
No, he's not in this video.
Oh, I thought John was in this
Yeah, I
video.
thought-
No, John's not in the video. It's his athletes that were in the video.
I would laugh so hard if John was in
That's
this
what I
video.
was waiting on.
Yeah. They're literally just cruising the back roads. And I don't know why they're in the video.
I used to get hit by that car.
I like the guy in the four-wheeler doing donuts far back in the background.
Yes. It's they're just driving the country roads. But it doesn't match the music video by any means.
No, but honest to
We
God,
should
the
make-
beat's not bad, though.
We should make a music video.
Oh, I'm in.
There they are. They were just chilling in the background, just standing there.
You guys want to be in a rap video?
Yeah, that's why I asked John to ask his athletes what was. They're just
Yeah, they're not
$5
even doing anything.
No.
They're just
They
standing.
got $5.
Beep.
Wow.
yeah. You're gonna have to bleep some of that. So
That's going to take a little time there, Nick.
I'll have to triple check. I get that.
That is a new one for this podcast. The N-word. Well, except for Nick saying it with the dinosaur.
That was different. That was an animal.
It was different because you were wrong.
all right. Do we want to get into our favorite video of the year? Or do you want to do it next time?
Let's push it to next time.
Yep. All right. Well, everyone.
As always.
As always, thanks for watching. Please rate, review, subscribe.
Yep. Remember to comment on this podcast. Me likey. All right. Toodles.
Can we tag Representative Labrador?
Sure.
think so.
Tag a Labrador. All right. Toodles. Cheerio.